This might be a hot topic. You guys got to fill me in because I don't really know what's going on with this. What's going on with the Undertaker and Michelle McCool? What's going? Update me, guys. What's up with that?
Oh, because you want to try to take this one, or you want me to lead on this?
So I seen Maven post a video
Winter.
about it, but I don't know the details about it. I don't know what happened.
So I think Undertaker cut out his partner or whatever, got Michelle McCool, and it's now on the WWE brand, and people are mad because they don't like Michelle McCool, and they feel like it's nepotism.
Mm.
Undertaker has denied the allegations with more backlash, and now it's causing a huge issue online against a lot of people, and it seems like it's hurting the show's numbers and such.
Is this LFG that you're referring to, or
No, this is so it's
This is
just
his podcast.
is one is Undertaker's image in general with people online.
right?
It's because of Michelle McCool, and it's directly about his 6 feet under with Mark Calloway
Podcast?
podcast. So that
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
became WWE took it over. They cut out, like Focus said, they cut out his original co-host, which was the heart of the show.
Damn.
Um, outside the obvious, it's about Undertaker, but the
Hmm.
function of the show, the camaraderie,
Right.
the feel of the show was his co-host. So WWE takes it over. They kick out the co-host. They put Michelle McCool in that spot. So it's like, how many times are is that going to happen before it's justified that people feel it's nepotism or
Right.
it's favoritism, whatever word they want to
Yeah.
attach to it, but it started to feel like it's blatant. Why'd you
Yeah.
kick Mickey James is a legend? Why'd you kick her off
Oh,
the show?
yeah. Yeah.
There was
I was gonna
no
speak on that.
problem
Yeah.
with Mickey James. No problem. Why you kick her off the show? It was unwarranted. It was for no reason. And then um the show's been reformatted this week. It was gone for I think a couple weeks. It came
Hmm.
back. Now it's a Undertaker match rewatch show where him and Michelle watch his old matches and commentate on it.
So he's not interviewing people anymore.
Doesn't seem like it.
He does, he does, but he. Some people feel that because his wife is there, it's a different conversation because he's not going to be Mark Calloway. He's going to be Markable, and he probably has like a muzzle or something, allegedly, with how
Damn.
they feel.
And
Because they feel that the podcast was way he was talking differently than what he is now,
Mm.
and people are starting to
Right.
notice
Not being
things
as
like
authentic with
that
yeah,
his wife being
from
there.
hearing.
they started to notice that. But here's the thing: him actually feeding into it and trying to defend her and say he would never use his pool. Come on, dude.
Hmm. Why
Come
would you
on,
not?
dude.
Why would you
Come,
not use
but
your
but
pool?
come on, dude. He's never
But you're right.
had. He's never
Like
used his pool for anything. Like nothing he's ever said dictated anything that's happened, or like he's never influenced the roster in any way. Come on, bro.
what? Like he locker room,
Bro, and you know what's crazy? I was like, yo, Cam is
like
a good
like
player.
like
Trying
Triple
to
H is
out.
on the board and stuff like that. He could fucking
Like, that was that.
um him as well.
Mm.
I'm
Oh well.
sorry. Say that again. I didn't hear that.
Because they played dirty. The Magic
Uh,
don't play
so
dirty.
Triple H is also on the board, and he could
So you can watch the locker room. That
influence
fucking
him.
pretty thick.
Mm.
Strong with fucking
Yeah.
It's
dirty.
It's
just
it's nepotism, bro. It's nepotism. I mean, look, we can just look at it just from LFG. Like, you compare it, like take the feelings and put it to the side, and you just look at Michelle McCool's career, Mickey James. Who do you want to be your coach, Michelle McCool or Mickey James? Like, come on.
Yeah, but that's
I'm
the
a,
thing. Not
and it's no
taking that,
disrespect to
not
Mickey.
taking
It's just
anything
Michelle.
away from her career, where she obviously did the training, she took
Yeah,
the bumps, she went through the grind, whatever the case may be. Yes, she did contribute to the women's development and what we saw on TV. Yes, she contributed. Was she a defining factor in the women's evolution? No. And they keep
no,
saying that
no.
shit.
Not in
And you
my
know what?
not in my mind.
You're talking about, and you're talking about the Hall of Fame. You're telling me her being inducted had nothing to do, like the timing?
It doesn't make any. It doesn't. It just
It's
right, bro.
wild. It's wild.
It screams
I feel like
nepotism.
Layla was way better.
Yeah.
Layla was way better and had a better career than what Michelle McCool did. And
And
I
we
think it's
see
kind of unfair that Layla's not even being discussed while Michelle
never.
McCool got to the Hall of Fame. And I
Is
can't
that
even name one ill like rivalry that I like with Michelle McCool other than Mickey James,
Yeah, I mean, we see
who she
this a
kicked
lot.
out.
We see this a lot in all kinds of forms of entertainment, like in hip hop. Just because somebody's been around for a long time, they automatically get slapped with, "Oh, this is a legend. Oh, we got to let." It's like, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it's just like, what has she done that's made her a legend? Like, we can go down Mickey James' career and yo, she's done this, she's beat this person, main event, this company, world champion. We can't do that for Michelle
this
McCool.
is what she did? Like, she came from a diva search. She got signed through the diva search. She ended up being a divas champion. She split the world championship with Lay Cool. Lay Cool was the greatest thing she's done. Period. Because she retired quick. She became Undertaker's
Right.
girlfriend, and then I don't know if that was the deciding factor, but let's be real. How quick after Lay Cool's end did Michelle leave?
It's like I don't think I was watching during that time, but I'm pretty sure it
Yo,
was like
bro, she wasn't even
immediately.
there long enough to claim that she involved anything. Yes, she was a part of that wave like Beth Phoenix and Natalia that came in. There was a couple of women around, yes. She was a part of
Yeah,
the Take Me Serious as a wrestler crowd, definitely.
right.
But you weren't Beth Phoenix.
Yeah, you're not
You know,
Natalia, so
at that time,
She wasn't even she wasn't even top five.
You wasn't Trish Stratus. You wasn't Lita. You
so I
wasn't
mean,
giving
it's
us
just
the matches
nepotism.
and giving us those reigns and giving us
You
the
wasn't
years.
Victoria.
Yeah,
You wasn't Victoria. You wasn't Molly Holly.
I think we can kind of wrap this
Talk
up in a
about it.
nice bow with
And
nepotism.
you
This
know,
is
and
a nice.
they're gonna say we were disrespectful for saying it, but and there's gonna be the
Disrespectful?
coming from
But
people
it's the
who
truth
weren't in the
though.
business.
It's the
But
truth though.
that's what a lot of them lean towards. Oh, the fans don't understand because they're not a part of business. They haven't taken the bumps. Ba ba ba. I'm not disrespecting. I want to make that clear. I'm not disrespecting that she was in the business, that she went through that, she won the championships. I'm not saying that. She did contribute, but she wasn't a Rock or Stone Cold in her era.
Yeah.
She
The term
wasn't.
legend, the term legend gets thrown around
You know,
way too loosely. Nobody's trying to take away from her work and what she's done, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that Michelle McCool is a legend. No, she's not. She's not a legend. It's all due respect. I'm glad you went up and down the road, you took your bumps, you're a wrestler, but you're not a legend. Respect, you're not. You didn't do anything to warrant that title. As opposed to like the Mickey James, where we pull up her resume and it's a laundry list. She warrants a title being a legend. I don't think, in my personal opinion, I don't think Michelle McCool warrants that title being a legend.
It's the music. It's no. Everybody listen to Snow Informer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is Snow a
yeah.
legend? He's a one-hit wonder, right? Name
Right.
2 songs. That's not Informer. You compared it to music. It's the perfect thing. If you didn't hear that earlier, what I was saying was comparing it to music is the perfect analogy because Like Snow Informer, everybody knows that from the 90s, but is he a legend because of that one song? So I'm gonna
Right,
put him up against Michael Jackson,
right,
or
right.
like Whitney
Yeah,
Houston, or legends.
I feel it. So
There's levels, and it's like we're not trying to discredit Michelle McCool's input, but yo, bro, you was not like I hope you heard that part. You wasn't the Rock and the Stone Cold in your era.
yeah, it's all right. It's all right. So we can wrap the Undertaker Michelle McCool Taker session. It's tied in a nice Undertaker sized bow of nepotism. I'm not gonna say I'm even mad at him, yo. If I had my
Now,
wifey up in there, I ain't gonna sit here and
you
say
know,
I wouldn't use any
Earned the right.
nepotism myself.
He's earned the right to put his family in position, 100%. But
Yeah.
don't throw stones and hide your hand, like, dog. We see you. Do you know we can see
no,
you? Like, like, I
like,
don't know, but
like, don't try to gas with these revisionist histories. This revisionist histories from alternate dimensions that never happened and shit. Like, what dimension did Michelle McCool do all this stuff?
Bro, WWE is excellent
give
at
Nikki
revisionist
Bella
history, okay?
more
They are the
credit.
best.
And this is not taking nothing from Nikki Bella, but I give Nikki Bella way more credit than a Michelle McCool. Nikki Bella did the same thing. Nikki and Brie, both of them, came from Diva Search. They went through the ringer. They went through the getting cut matches, and they stood and they fought
But
through that. They brought
but you
Total
know what?
Divas. They put
Hmm.
spotlight on the division. They put
Yep.
spotlight on other people. When Nikki got the title, she ran with that shit.
I will call them
Whether
legends.
we love their in
I call
ring,
them legends.
whether we love their in ring, they weren't the greatest technicians, but they held it down and they grinded through all those dark years. Was around for when it started
Mhm.
to be good. And look at Nikki now, another run. Gotta give her credit. I could put her, yes, stamp legend. Give her the shows and all this. I understand that. But when you
Yeah.
saying Michelle McCool has done all this and that, yo, bro, you got your two, three title runs and left.
No, it's just
And that was like a
it's
2, 3
impact.
year span.
It's impact. The reason why I would consider the Bella Twins a legend is because it may be small, but there is a generation of young women who were not into wrestling, but they watched Total Divas. They seen the Bella Twins and they decided to bust their ass and become wrestlers because of it. I've heard several women that enter the WWE, they started wrestling because of the Bella Twins. You know what I'm saying? They defined a generation, no matter
Never heard
how,
of Michelle McCool
an
though.
era rather. They defined an era. No matter how you may look at that era, they were at the forefront of that era. So I will slap the legends on Nikki and Bella because
So,
you see
so,
her run now, and they have an impact. They have a serious impact.
so based on off that, I just want to point out that I've never seen a female wrestler. Basically, what I said is that whenever I see like these new female wrestlers and they show like the old school pictures of them with the older talent and stuff like that, it's never Michelle McCool. It's always Lita, AJ Lee, this, that, and the third. So who is she really influencing?
True. It's
Her
true.
run was too short for that to
Yeah.
influence. She was only in one company. Like, let's be real. Let's be
Yeah, it's
real
all good.
about it. And they need to be real with the fans and stop gaslighting us, and when we have an opinion on something, talking about, oh, we don't understand. No, we fucking understand. We
Nah,
we
bro.
we
WWE is
invest
just the best at revisionist history.
we invest time and energy to supporting the product, going to these shows, investing in these stories, remembering the history. I know people who write name, dates, times, title changes. The fans really do care, and their memory is long as hell, bro. You can't just keep saying the fans don't understand because they don't do this. The fans are just a bigger part of the show. Without
And
us,
any true
what are
superstar
you
will tell you that.
doing? Without the fans
Not really
showing up and
much.
giving a fuck, What are y'all doing?
That part.